so you guys had some errors in your Apple file. I'm like, yeah, everybody did. And that's fixed. He's like, yeah, I see that. Kind of wanted to show me that hey, he has control on the other side, which it's fine, you know. And I think Jim will get things done on his end, and I think the administration will, you know, we thanked him. We told him, you know, thank God, and we believe that Mr. Trump, the president, will make trucking great again. And he asked us, do we need to make new hats and say make trucking great again? And I said, yes, you do. As soon as you do that, we'll put signs on our trucks. You know? And he said, well, it's not political. Well, we said, yeah, it's not. It's about putting these people back to work.
Good,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yes. Mike?
Yeah, I mean, what CJ said laid it out pretty good. It was a great meeting. There were some things in the beginning while we were sitting there waiting to go in that were some hurdles that we were tested. I can promise you that. It was there were some tough questions. And the thing that I've always told everyone while we were talking out here is we weren't nervous to go in there. We weren't worried because what we can back up with truth and experience, they can't do anything about it. We have actual real-world data, real-world experience in this industry and doing this stuff, and it proved it today because they tried. I can promise you, they tried.
And we told him that the small guys, that's 83% of the industry, and he's like, Jim, is that true? And Jim's like, yeah.
Wow, that's good.
And he looked at them, and he looked at the other guy, and they're like, yeah, we need to, you know, do something. And we believe, I mean, he came in there, they already knew, they've been working, we found out that they've been working with the Department of Justice ever since they received our letter. They've been moving it forward. Now it has been officially assigned to New Jersey, because New Jersey is the one that deals with the, you know, collusion, price fixing, and all that. And then they got the point that it's an antitrust issue. And that's good, because that's what triggered the investigation into collusion. We kind of broke it down to them that how do we have these big mega brokers that are not asset based, yet their margins are flying up to the roof. And we understand it's a free market out here. You're entitled to make whatever you want on your side. Under no circumstances did they want to hear capping. They wanted to basically work more on transparency, and then they understand if they're going to provide that transparency, that you will see who's getting paid what. And if there's no double brokerage, you can see that. And another thing we said, you know what? We need this mandatory before the load is booked. And he looked at us like, yeah, that's not a bad idea. So, I mean, it was an awesome experience. I mean, obviously these people know what they're doing. They're on our side. And like I said, as soon as he said to Mulan, present me, you know, 3 good ideas, and we need to move on them. For us, it was like, oh, wow, we're blessed, and thank God for this administration, thank God for this president, and thank God for this 2020. 2020.
That's right. It was a hell of an experience, I'll say that, and I'm honored that me and CJ got to go in there and represent you guys and the other 89.7% of this industry that they acknowledged in there, they understand now is not represented by the ATA, which is why they allowed us to come in there. It was great.
He did say that when he was on the Transportation Committee in Congress, he said, I thought that everybody worked with everybody, that ATA, TIA, you know, they're all working together and they represented you guys. And he's like, and then when I came to the White House, I realized that, no, that's not the way it is. So he knows, the president knows, our agenda has been heard, we're waiting for, you know, 3 different ways that they will fix it, and we believe that they're going to fix it.
Yeah, good.
And the investigation, so you guys need to send as much as possible. He did ask Jim to forward 5 setup packets, and then he did mention that, you know, what they're doing, working around this clause is not right. They're going to work on that, but the more information we can send to the Department of Justice, the better it will be for you guys.
We need to access
Yeah.
RIMS.
Yeah.
Because we're
Yep.
seeing a massive amount of that.
Team Tiger.
2020.
Meeting.
So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think the best part of that, CJ, was when Mr. Mullen brought up 371.3, and we explained to the chief of staff how they create private contracts to circumvent federal law, and he looked at him and he said, is that true? Yes. You need to fix that.
He told him that I don't want to put you on the spot, but what's going on? You know, I don't want to put. He's like, well, I don't have the authority. He's like, give me 3, solutions or 3 ideas. We need those 3 ideas, and we need to act on them. So that's good.
So for us, I think this is a pretty good step in the right direction. We're not going to call victory, but they understand that we have no representation except ourselves. They understand the issues, and they understand that we as Americans want this fixed as Americans for Americans. And if it wasn't for all of you all coming out here and standing with us, me and CJ would not have had this opportunity.
Right.
So give everyone.
He said that talking to him right now, the president is here. He's listening. He knows exactly what's going on here.
The president is on our side. He wants us to succeed, and he doesn't want us to be overrun.
And a fact check, we did say, I mentioned, and I told him, when the president was flying over, before, the president, when he stated that we're cheering him on, and we love him, I said, yes, that's true, we were cheering him on, we do love him. At the same time, we were sending him a message, SOS message, please help, because this is our last battle. Most of these people out here can't go back to work unless something's done. They heard us, and we believe strongly that this administration, and he said that, hey, you know what, we actually get things done. And we said, yeah, we know that. So yeah, God bless America, God bless us. God bless you guys. We did it all together. So round of applause for you guys. If it's not for you guys, we united, we put one agenda, one message. The president heard us, and that's why we have sort of a victory. And that, I'm going to celebrate.
That's right.
That's right. We won a battle, but we're still in a war. But let's go celebrate now, right? Come on.
CJ, my man. What's up, baby?
Thank you. So turn this thing off so it stops squeaking.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
Hey, who was also in the meeting other than Mullen?
The guy that writes the executive orders.
Mike.
What's his name? Greg? Is that Greg? The executive order guy? The guy that writes the executive orders. Greg or was it? Derek.
And the DOJ?
No, DOJ was done.
But you guys are going to meet him in New Jersey, or he's coming
We're
out?
waiting for another phone call, and then we're gonna CJ.
Okay.
But they're moving forward.
It's on tonight.
Confirmed that he passed the message out. He passed that complaint down.
One more time. We say thank you.
Forward.
Thank you to these guys. Thank you to
Copy that,
Who
yeah.
was assigned to New Jersey, because that's the one that does, deals with price
And you already have the prosecutor, McCordy, everything set up, and a special agent in charge, FBI.
Yeah, we spoke to him yesterday.
Yeah.
Hello, fellas. You're live.
All right.
Okay, so you guys want